Hello, my name is Suriye Şer and I am an English language instructor at the School of Foreign Languages at Gaziantep Islam Science and Technology University. I'm going to teach you guessing the meaning of a word in this video. Let's look at the outline of my slideshow. First of all, I'm going to mention about why guessing is important and some steps for dealing with unknown words. 3 strategies with the examples are to show it in real text. On the conclusion part, I'm going to summarize the key points. Why should we develop a guessing strategy? When you read long text in English, you will come across words that you don't know. Even native speakers will not know all the words when they are reading. You can carry a dictionary to look up unfamiliar words. If you do this for each word, it will take you a lot of time and you may never reach the end of the text. Your reading is distracted a lot. In addition to those disadvantages, you may not be allowed to use dictionaries while reading in the exams or our classroom activities. So you need to develop strategies for dealing with unknown words. There are 2 questions to ask yourself when you meet an unfamiliar word in a text. The first question is, do I need to know the meaning of a word? If not, you can keep reading and ignore the word. In order to answer this question, you need to make sure you have a clear purpose in your reading. The second question you need to ask is an approximate meaning enough? If not, you need to look up the word in a dictionary. If the answer to both questions above is yes, it means you can guess what the word means. Then keep reading and use some strategies that I'm going to mention. Those 3 strategies to help you an approximate meaning are using immediate context, using wider context, using prefixes, suffixes, and root of a word. Firstly, examine the immediate context of the word. For example, the sentence in which it appears and the words which come before and after. Pay particular attention to linking words because they give lots of clues to you. Imagine the word you want to guess in this sentence is disadvantages. It doesn't matter if you already know this word, it's just an example. The immediate context of the word tells you, when you look at the text, it is probably an adjective because it comes before a noun, position. It is probably negative because it relates to high costs, which are not usually good for a company. It is probably negative because the sentence begins with although. It is a contrast marker. So the idea in the second clause contrasts with the first sentence, which is positive. High income is good for a company. A good guess for the word at this point would be bad. This is probably close enough for you to understand the main idea, and you would be able to keep reading. Secondly, examine the wider context of the word. For example, other sentences in the paragraph. Imagine the word you want to guess this time is folded. This is a common word, but it has a special meaning in this sentence. The immediate context of the word does not tell you much. This was one of the main reasons why the company folded. Then you can look the context on a wider perspective. It is clearly a verb, but we need to look for more. To guess the meaning, you need to use wider context, the sentences, again, which come before and after the word. Using this, you can tell it is probably negative because it is the result of the company's disadvantageous position. And you know, disadvantages is bad. It is something which can happen to companies. When you look at the first sentence, company income, then it is about company. It resulted in all of the company's employees being out of work. Then fold means like stopped or stopped doing business. because no other words is there anymore. You can't say something positive. In fact, to fold in this context means to close because it is not successful. Lastly, look at the information of the word, like prefixes, suffixes, and root. But let's see it how it works on an example. The word disadvantages has a prefix this, which gives a negative meaning. The suffix s is at the end of the word, giving the meaning of full of. The root word advantage means the quality of being better. Then the word disadvantages is an adjective meaning unfavorable. If you need to know you don't need to know the exact meaning, but as you see, you can guess it relating to your own language knowledge. You can cover it. What we have learned so far in this video, we have covered the importance of guessing the meaning of a word and some strategies for it with some examples. If you ask 2 questions and the answer is yes, keep reading. The sentence itself that the word is passing can give you clues to guess. Previous and next sentences of an unknown word is also helpful to have an idea about the word. Additionally, knowing the word formation, like prefix, suffix, may help you to understand the context, understand the word in a context. Don't forget that it is an advice. Don't forget that the more you read, the more vocabulary you have. The more vocabulary means the better guesses through the text. Thank you. See you in the next video.